Error 32. Anyway, okay, broadcast is live.
Okay. So this is Devin, and it's the union and the Baxter management. So I think the Baxter management has called this meeting. And because we've had a long history of good relations with the workers and the union, and because we care about our employees, we wanted to try to renegotiate our contract. But when we made the contract before, it couldn't foresee the future, and in just 5 years, how the industry has changed. So we wanted to negotiate the wages again. To negotiate the Me Too clause, and we didn't. And rather than force a new wage, we wanted to maybe take the average the 3 highest competitors' wages. And Marlene and I were calculating this. So the first firm is $9 an hour. The second firm $8 an hour. Firm C is $8.25, and another firm is $8.75 an hour. Another is $6 to $7. Those are the top 5 competitors, and if you take that and divide it and average it together, is only $8.20 an hour. But if you took the top 3 firms, it would be $8.67. And I know before you're getting 10, was it 10.60? 10.60.
I think it was 10.
And a lot of the competitors have been forced out of business or going bankrupt, and they've taken on gone to non-union workers. And so we wanted to settle this, be fair, and we've already in our plans settled.
Okay, so you're
international AFL-CIO is going to freeze the wages, so we thought it was better to negotiate than wait till it's too late and we would have to lay off workers.
Okay, so can you hear me, Jay?
Yes.
Okay, so your point of view from management is, we see the industries going down, our competitors are going down in their wages because of, I guess, just competitiveness of the industry. They're not making as much profits, and they have to pay less. And so you want to renegotiate before our 2 years is up. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And so from what Michelle and I talked about, we understand that there is that Me Too clause that you can change according to the industry's wages as an average. However, when we instituted that a few years ago, to the union workers, we kind of felt that is to help with our the increases in our standard of living, and with inflation and such, that would kind of go up. Obviously, that was our understanding. But we see your point of view where you want to change because other firms are going down. But what we talked about was kind of your best interest. In your best interest, we've had this great relationship years ago. We've had this great relationship between management and the workers that has allowed us to have great profits in this competitive industry. And so because we're having, these really good profits right now, compared to the industry, we feel that it's fair to both you and us that our wages, that they should go up because our profitability is up. And so we feel that in order for you to have a good relationship with employees and continue that the wages need to go higher.
Oh, yeah. And we'd like to keep the good established workers, the ones that are experienced, but the profit is going to go down. And what our consultant said, if we keep the way we are going, we'll be bankrupt. And because of the new plant, also, we'll have to cut the number of jobs and the workers because of it's more efficient and can do things in less time. And our legal counsel said that we could terminate the contract. Then you'd lose the 52-week layoff, lose all the benefits. So we'd like to negotiate to maybe make it a 35% wage reduction.
Okay, so what would
we're willing to pay and keep our good workers.
So that 35% wage reduction would be what amount?
We'd like to average. We'd say to average to keep that Me Too clause, negotiate that, and use instead of the 5 top competitors, the 3 top competitors. So that would be 8,
Okay.
67 per hour. And eventually, we hope that the economy will get better and we can negotiate again and raise the wage. But so that we can keep workers and not go bankrupt and go under and close the plant down. We'll just have this little time of 8, 67, and then we can renegotiate and go higher.
Because it seems to us that our plant is doing better than all the industry. There's other plants that are shutting down and going bankrupt, but ours has good profits, and we think that that's mainly because of the good relationship between management and the workers.
Yes.
But we feel that if you terminate, we've already made a lot of concessions in the past, especially with this contract right now, and so when we we've already given up our autonomy and the group incentive, and we have like the no strike agreement, and obviously we have that Me Too clause as well. But we've made concessions in the past for this agreement, and we feel that since we're making a profit in an industry where other competitors aren't making profits, that we should be compensated for that, and we shouldn't be penalized. And so we've made like I said, we've made concessions, and we don't feel like we should make more, especially since we're progressing.
That's right. Let me read you what the top consultant said. If you guys keep operating your business the way you have in the past, you will be out of business in 10 years. And so, because of the consumers' tastes that have changed too, and because of more nutritious, EIO leaders will settle on a freeze in 3 years. So, because the wages have gone down so steeply in the other companies.
So are you saying with that freeze, is that a freeze in wages, or what is that a freeze of?
Yeah, freeze in wages.
And so,
So yeah, we want to negotiate before it's too late. Are we at an impasse?
Well, because it seems like, I mean, we have to come to obviously an agreement, but is there a compromise we
Oh, are you
can
still there?
make or getting higher wage?
Could we go to $9 an hour?
Well, we feel that it's we should we feel that we should be going higher, like, you know, like 11 or something, because of our profits that we're making, that we see from our standpoint. And so we feel like let's keep it with what the wage is right now, and then renegotiate in 2 years. And so, 'cause, you know, that's our contract,
Oh,
and
I lost you.
we understand that according to lawyers, the ability to, can you hear me?
No, it sort of is wobbly. Oh, are you still there?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay. So we feel that, you know, as I said, we should be getting a higher wage of $11 because our profits are going up. But we could compromise and say, let's just keep it at this amount at 10.69, and then we'll renegotiate in 2 years.
yes. I'll take it back to the group of managers and talk to them.
Okay. So is now where we go, like, do we actually agree on a wage right now and then go, or can we go back and do the reading and then come back and agree on a wage?
My understanding is that we stop this broadcast, go back and talk to our people, and then you two come back and agree or disagree. So that's what I understand.
Okay. Because
So I can stop this. I'll go ahead and stop this right. I'll go ahead and stop this right now.